I do suspect there'll be some severe thunderstorm warnings later this afternoon and evening. So keep our 69 News weather app handy. You'll have interactive radar and you'll get notification about the alerts in your county. But there's actually circles. That's what comes out. The water separates into circles. And when it rains, raindrops are actually circles. It's a myth that they're tear-shaped. Clouds send a little heat back down to the ground. The sooner you get the clouds, the less chilly you get over the night. Let's talk about those clouds. Arrows on a cold front, they point to where that cold front is heading, which just means the cooler air behind it is on the way. This right here has been melting for 40 minutes. So this was even much bigger when it hit the ground. We have a link to that in the article at WFMZ.com. And if you want to see a real deal rocket launch, I went down to Florida and it is absolutely incredible to watch it. You actually see it before you hear it. It is a privilege to have you with us on this Sunday evening. I'm Drew Anderson. For our top story tonight, we go to Northampton County. And when you do shop online, we want to make sure that you're safe. All right, so what you cooking up? I heard some jerk spices are in the house this morning.
Yes.
And the second half of Sunday night, super wet. So bus stop, walk to the car Monday morning. Look at this. In the spots that keep getting the heavy rain, you get over 2 inches. So because of that, there is a flood watch in effect because our small streams and creeks, some of them will flood. It would only take about a foot or two. Seriously, 12 inches of fast-moving water can float a regular car. 2 feet of fast-moving water, that right there, can float an SUV. So keep that in mind. I hopped on that empty seat. So about a month ago, what did you notice that was different on the trail when you're doing a bike ride? Isn't this too early for cucumbers? I'm not sure if this is a previous year. Are they out or what? What do you think?
Zucchini already and a few cucumbers already.
Oh, there's a zucchini.
Yeah, there's zucchini. Yeah.
I'm a terrible vegetarian. I don't know my vegetable.
Meteorologist Drew Anderson joins us now with a closer look at why it's so hot this week. Drew, good morning.
Good morning. So blame the jet stream for this summer sizzle all across the country. Look at this. So this is the jet stream, and it is way farther north than usual. And when that happens, all this hot air can just come much farther north. See, the jet stream, it's our barrier between cold air to the north and warm air to the south. And the more you push it north, in comes that warmer air. In fact, case in point, yesterday, an all-time record in Canada for the highest temperature, 117 right there in British Columbia. Pretty hot in the Pacific Northwest as well back here in our country. 107 in Seattle, right there in Portland, Oregon, 115. How about that one? So the jet stream, it's not staying like this. There is some relief for us coming for the weekend. You heard from Kelly just a short time ago. We get a big dip in the jet stream, so then all that cooler air can spill into our skies for Friday, Saturday, and yes, 4th of July, Sunday right there. Then into next week we go. The jet stream starts sitting right over us. And when you have the jet stream over you, that brings you weather that's average. So what's average for temperatures this time of the year? Mid-80s, which when you start thinking about it just means this: 90s are not that uncommon. On average, we get about 5 days in the 90s in June each year. So here's a look across the country, looking far into the future. The Climate Prediction Center puts this out for the middle of July from the 10th to the 23rd. Look how they expect much warmer than average yet again for much of the country, including us here at home.
Ice on the lens. Well, let's take a look at our weather. We join meteorologist Drew Anderson in the Storm Center. And Drew, are we going to have ice on the lens, or are we going to get more snow on the lens as we come into next week?
You can take some pictures of those snowflakes happening on Monday. As for today, it was nice to see the blue skies and the sun while we had it. In the afternoon, Northampton County, we got cloudier skies. And yeah, we got some more snowflakes. Not everyone saw the snow today. And look how the snow is wrapped up at this point. On the bigger picture, here's the reason why we saw some bursts of snow and some flurries. It was lake effect coming down from Lake Ontario, which, by the way, does not happen often. Usually our lake effects coming from Lake Erie, but right now, most of Lake Erie totally frozen over. This spot right there is the only spot not frozen over, and you need open water to get lake effect, as New York knows from Lake Erie today. But as for us, it really goes to show you the power of the wind, and it is still windy right now. But that wind is coming down over the next few hours. And that has to do with why the snow has been wrapping up. Once we lose that wind, that's it for the snow, and the skies really clear out. The combination of clear skies and that light wind, gets us cold. Look at that 15. And look at these teens across our region. Let's take a closer look. What a cold start to our Sunday morning. We got teens across the board in Schuylkill County, the Poconos, Lehigh Valley, Warren and Hunterdon County, Bucks and Montgomery County, and also Berks County. In fact, even at 8 a.m., a bit after sunrise, we are still in the teens. Then finally, the sun starting to do its job. Warm us up a little bit, please. 25 at 10 a.m., then into the 30s we go. And even though we're only a couple degrees above freezing, we're still going to do a lot of melting tomorrow, particularly on some of the icicles. We've had reports about some big icicles across Northampton County. So be careful tomorrow if you see some icicles. Assume they'll be ready to fall. And the reason we're able to melt some of that is it's just the power of the sun. It's like in the summer how your car can be a lot hotter than the outside air. It's just that sun beating down on it. So your temperature for the afternoon, definitely chilly, but no wind tomorrow. And hey, enjoy that sun all day. It's a full day of blue, but that blue gone on Monday. We replace it with gray, and yet again, some more snow or rain. See, not all of us get the snow. This starts in the middle of the day and it wraps up during the evening commute. And that right there is the reason why all of us don't see snow. It's our airflow coming up from the south, pulling up some milder air. That's what's lifting temperatures above freezing, and it is windy again. So let's run you through the day on Monday with future clouds and future radar. Here's the picture at 7 a.m. No issues for the morning commute. A little bit later in the morning, some snow knocking on the doorstep in Schuylkill County. And then here it is rolling into our skies between 11 and 2 o'clock. But here's what I want to tell you. The computer right here, lying to you. So let me draw this with my arm. Everyone south of my arm, you just see rain. So all the big cities, Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton, Phillipsburg, Reading, you're just getting rain. Throughout the winter, the computer's been underestimating how much that warmer air comes up from the south, and it's doing it again too. Now, we do see snow in the northern ends of Berks County, the northern ends of the Lehigh Valley, and in the Poconos and Schuylkill County for a couple hours. And then watch this wrap up during the evening commute. So how much snow are we talking about? If you get the snow, you're getting 1 to 3 inches. The lower end of that goes toward the big cities. The higher end of that goes up into the really higher up spots in the Poconos and in Schuylkill County. So that's Monday. Tuesday is a lot like today. We start out with sunny blue skies, then we get some more flurries in the afternoon. 42, by the way, on Tuesday. That's what's average for this time of the year. Then on Wednesday, it's our warmest day of the week with lots of sun, up to 46. Thursday, we get a couple showers in the morning with a weak cold front. That cold front, it knocks away those 40s and brings us back some 30s. But it is quiet weather at the end of the week. And there is a look at your 7-day forecast.